You are on the Armed Services Committee, of course, so I want to start out with this out-of-the-blue thunderbolt that hit Washington Friday concerning David Petraeus, the CIA director. He resigned, saying he had exercised bad judgment and had an affair. CBS News and several other agencies have now confirmed that the FBI got onto this after a third woman told them she had received threatening emails from the woman he is reported to have had the affair with. So I guess I would just simply start. Do you have any additional information to any of this?
No, not really. I was just as surprised, and from a national point of view, General Petraeus turned around Iraq. We were losing Iraq when he took over. We had it in a good spot. Unfortunately, I think the Obama administration's fumbled the ball with Iraq, but he turned Iraq around in Afghanistan. He's a great general, and his resignation is a loss for the country, but I understand why he had to resign.
Do you, there are all these stories, these pieces of it that are now coming together that now there seems to be another woman who was involved, and she went to the FBI because she was frightened of these emails. Do you think there ought to be a congressional investigation to sort this out, or is it best to just go on and leave it where it is?
Well, if there's no effect of the affair on national security, I think we need to move on. But at the end of the day, the one thing that has to happen, in my view, is we got to get to the bottom of Benghazi. I hate what happened to General Petraeus for his family and the families for those involved, but we have 4 dead Americans in Benghazi. We have a national security failure long in the making. I don't see how in the world you can find out what happened in Benghazi before, during, and after the attack if General Petraeus doesn't testify. So from my point of view, it's absolutely essential that he give testimony before the Congress so we can figure out Benghazi. And from the Congress's point of view, instead of doing this in a stovepipe way, you got the Department of Defense that needs to explain themselves, the intelligence community. God knows the State Department needs to answer for their behavior regarding Benghazi. I would suggest that we have a joint select committee of House and Senate members, and we do this together, not have 3 different committees going off in 3 different directions, so we can get to the bottom of it like we did in Watergate and Iran-Contra. I think that would be smart for the Congress to combine resources.